Here are 100 incredible bee facts covering their biology, behavior, importance, and more. General bee facts. Bees have been around for over 100 million years. There are over 20,000 species of bees worldwide. Only honeybees and bumblebees are social. Most bee species are solitary. The smallest bee is the Perditae minima, just 2 millimeters long. The largest bee is the Wallace's giant bee, reaching 1.5 inches. Bees are found on every continent except Antarctica. A single honeybee can carry pollen equal to half its body weight. Bees' bodies are electrically charged, helping them attract pollen. Bees can recognize human faces. Bees can see ultraviolet light, which helps them locate nectar. Honeybee facts. Honeybees are the only insects that produce food humans eat. A honeybee visits 50 to 100 flowers during a single foraging trip. A worker honeybee makes about 1/12 of a teaspoon of honey in her lifetime. To make 1 pound of honey, bees visit 2 million flowers. A hive can produce 30 to 100 pounds of honey in a good season. Honey never spoils, archaeologists found 3,000-year-old honey in Egyptian tombs that was still edible. Honey is antibacterial, which is why it's used in medicine. Bees add enzymes to honey that make it long-lasting and nutritious. Honey contains trace amounts of hydrogen peroxide, making it a natural antibiotic. Honey can be used to treat burns and wounds. Queen bee facts. Queen bee can lay up to 2,500 eggs per day. The queen bee is the longest living bee, living up to 5 years. Queen bees are fed royal jelly, a special substance that determines their development. If a queen dies or weakens, worker bees create a new queen by feeding a larva royal jelly. A queen bee only mates once in her life, but stores sperm to lay eggs for years. Worker bee facts. Worker bees are all female. They live for about 6 weeks in summer, but up to 6 months in winter. Workers do all the jobs: cleaning, feeding larvae, guarding, and foraging. A worker bee beats its wings 200 times per second, making the buzzing sound. Worker bees can change roles based on the hive's needs. Drone bee facts. Drones are male bees, and their only job is to mate with a queen. Drones do not collect pollen, make honey, or have a stinger. After mating, a drone dies immediately. In the fall, worker bees kick drones out of the hive because they no longer need them. Pollination and environmental facts. Bees pollinate about 75% of the world's crops. 1 out of every 3 bites of food we eat depends on bees. Almonds completely depend on bees for pollination. Blueberries and cherries are 90% dependent on bee pollination. Bees pollinate more than 180,000 different plant species. Without bees, many fruits, vegetables, and nuts would disappear. Some flowers, like orchids, depend entirely on specific bees to reproduce. Bees help improve the quality and size of crops. Bees increase farm yields by up to 30%. Wild bees and honeybees together make the best pollination teams. Bee behavior and communication. Bees communicate using the waggle dance to show others where food is. The waggle dance direction indicates the angle relative to the sun. The speed and intensity of the dance tell how far and rich the food source is. Bees also use pheromones to signal danger or attract mates. Bees can detect the Earth's magnetic field, helping them navigate. Some bees shake flowers to release pollen, a behavior called buzz pollination. Bees groom each other to remove pests. Bees have 5 eyes, 2 large compound eyes, and 3 small ones on their heads. Bees can fly up to 15 miles per hour. Bees always return to the same nest location, even after traveling miles. Stings in defense. Only female bees sting. Males cannot. A honeybee dies after stinging a human because its stinger gets stuck. Bee venom contains melatonin, which causes pain but has potential medical benefits. Smoke calms bees by interfering with their alarm pheromones. Some bees bite instead of stinging to defend themselves. Killer bees chase threats for 1/4 mile. Unique and weird bee facts. Some bees hibernate in winter. The world's biggest beehive was 12 feet long and contained over 50,000 bees. Certain bees make red, blue, and even green honey depending on their diet. Some bees nest in shells, wood, or underground tunnels. Bumblebees can fly in the rain due to their strong wings. Honeybees can survive in space. They were sent on missions to test their behavior. The first bees appeared before dinosaurs went extinct. Ancient Egyptians used honey in mummification. Bee fossils have been found in amber dating back 100 million years. Bees can be trained to detect explosives, conservation, and threats. Bee populations are declining due to habitat loss, pesticides, and climate change. Colony collapse disorder caused millions of hives to disappear. Neonicotinoid pesticides are highly toxic to bees. Urban beekeeping is growing to help bee populations. Bees can get drunk on fermented nectar. Fun bee facts. Bees recognize individual human faces. Some bees sleep inside flowers. Bees take naps inside the hive. Bees can fly up to 6 miles in a day. A honeybee's brain is the size of a sesame seed, but can process complex tasks. Bees have a sense of time and can recognize patterns. Honey was found in King Tut's tomb and was still edible. The queen purrs when the hive is doing well. Bees create air conditioning in their hives by flapping their wings. Some flowers change color after being pollinated by bees. Bees have favorite flowers, like lavender and sunflowers. Bees can detect electric fields from flowers. Certain bees steal nectar without pollinating. Ancient Greeks thought bees were a gift from the gods. Bees inspire robotics and AI research. Beekeeping has been around for at least 9,000 years. Beeswax is used in candles, cosmetics, and medicine. Honey can be used as fuel in emergency situations. Bees are more productive when listening to music. Beekeepers wear white suits because dark colors attract bees. The term busy as a bee is scientifically accurate. Some bees specialize in pollinating cactus flowers. The bee beard is a beekeeping tradition where bees cover a person's face. The sound of buzzing can help humans relax. Bees are one of the most important creatures on Earth.